Hello and welcome back to the channel. I have met so many people who are struggling with drawing, and if you're one of them, don't let that throw you off your game. I'm here to help you out. Many people think that you have to be talented to start painting, and maybe it's something that you didn't think you could do. But just like music and sports, it's a skill that can be developed, honed, and mastered over time. And I want to make art accessible and enjoyable for everyone, whether you're a beginner or looking to refine your skills. You can definitely start building the habits that will lead you there, one day at a time. We'll be using pixel art to build a solid foundation. To start, let's think of it as building with Legos. They offer an open-ended play experience, encouraging creativity and imagination, and allowing everyone to build and create whatever they can think of with simple blocks. To start, I wanted to create a super weapon for my game, and I had some ideas for the weapon, and we're gonna do one here today. The main idea that I had was I wanted to make a chicken who got corrupted by the aliens, and now it's shooting deviled homing eggs at enemies. So this is how the character looks like in game, and that is the companion that goes with him, and that's basically the super weapon in the game. And when you have 20 charges, you can use them to summon the super attack. And now that we know how the character looks like, basically it's a 16 by 16 pixel. I wanted to make it very simple so I can recreate them and have a bunch of them, and so far I only have one, and I want to create one more today. So I want you to follow me with this design and create your own character. So right off the bat, start with a 16 by 16 pixel canvas and create something that's resemble like an octopus. So you can do like a little rectangle or maybe like a circle. To make it as an octopus, I give it like 4 tentacles at the bottom. And you notice I didn't have like full tentacles, it's basically just 3 little dots. And next I worked on the beak. And similar to Legos, I just wanted to keep it very simple. It's basically like 4 lines on top and a darker line at the bottom. And we have the beak. For the eyes, I just added 2 dots. And that's it. And you already have a face. Just wanted to make it more compact, so I moved it a little bit, and now we have something that is workable in the game. And to make it more distinct, I just added that little thing on the top to make it look like a chicken. Next, if you wanted to spice it up a little, you can just select the next color that's a little bit darker and create a little bit of shadow. And it's always a good idea to keep your shadows always consistent if you're creating assets for your game. So say if you're keeping the light source on the right side, keep the shadows on the left side. Next, I just added a background because it was too bright for me. And now I wanted to work on a little animation. I just created 8 frames and I moved the chicken up and down. And to take it to the next level, I just wanted to give it a little bit more life. So you know when you look up and down, your eye kind of moves up and down? Same thing with your mouth. So basically I just did exactly that. It was something called a smearing. So by doing that, it makes the movement a little bit more exaggerated, but it looks really good when you kind of zoom out and when you look at the whole sprite by itself. And I'm just like exaggerating all these movements by just moving the mouse 1 pixel down, and you can just kind of see that coming to life. And next I wanted to work on the tentacles. So just erasing 1 pixel and kind of like make it an open and close. And that's it. Very simple movement, but it's very effective. And you can refine that as you go. Just make it look as best as you can. And you can move on to the next step. The next sprite we're working on is the deviled eggs. So basically I just wanted to draw an egg that has almost like a rocket boost on the back. So just creating a very simple egg and give it the shadows on one side. And now when you have a design that you like, I wanted to also give it some animation, so I treated it as a rocket. So I gave it like an 8 frame, and for each frame just basically create like some kind of different colors. So you can start with the orange and go 1 shade brighter and 1 shade brighter. Basically you just move those pixels around, like 1 pixel up, 1 pixel down, and move it to the right and the left. And basically when you play that in the loop, it will look something like this. And it's always a good idea to add a little bit of shading to the color. So let's say if it's a white color, the orange can bleed into that color. So just add some of those to make it look a little bit more 3D. It might not make sense to draw all of these little details, but when you look at the whole picture and everything kind of comes together, it makes a big difference. Next, I wanted to add a little bit more effects with the smoke. So you can't have fire without smoke. So I created like 3 little blobs of smoke, and each frame I created the blobs to be smaller and smaller and smaller. And when you play all that together, it just looks very good. And lastly, wanted to work on the explosion. So when it hits something, I want it to explode. And same thing, similar colors, this orange and go a little brighter, 2 shades brighter. And that's it. It's time to bring it into the game and see how it all looks like. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far and you're interested in optimizing things and becoming better, I've created a new Discord server for like-minded people who want to take this journey to the next level. You can find it in the description below. If you like this video, please leave it a like and a comment. It really helps me with the algorithm and help the channel grow. And if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy this video as well. Again, thank you so much, and remember, just take it one day at a time, and I'll see you in the next video.